But now we look ahead. You mentioned the 1 and 2 draft picks. You mentioned the quarterback being very good. And when you talked about this earlier, Paul Finebaum. And so, should Shedeur Sanders be the Heisman favorite at this point? We haven't played a game yet, but maybe that's the way it's trending.
I don't think so. And by the way, Robert knows. Robert played for a team that didn't play for a championship, and he won the Heisman. You can do it. So did Johnny Manziel. But it's rare. Lamar Jackson did too. But your team better be good, though. Your team better be above 500. There's only been one Heisman Trophy winner in history, and that was Paul Hornung, who played on a 2-8 team in 1950 whatever. So while Shedeur has a lot going for him, and by the way, I think he's relevant. I think Deion's relevant. I just don't think the University of Colorado as a football entity is. I don't think he can get. He may get to New York, but I don't think there's any way unless that team is at least has a modicum of success, and that's more than 6-6, Robert. He's going to be able to win the Heisman Trophy. I mean, Heisman voters are very particular, and they'll gravitate more to a Carson Beck or Dylan Gabriel or Quinn Ewers than they will somebody playing on Coach Prime's team.
I would just interject that I am a Heisman voter, and ahead of Shedeur Sanders, I would pay attention to Travis Hunter, because what he does on that football field, on offense, defense, and special teams, is a rare breed. The question is, can he keep that up? I mean, he played like 1,000 snaps last year, which was ridiculous. And to me, Shedeur's got to stay on his feet, and he's got to stay healthy in order to be considered for the Heisman. We're talking about a 55% blown block percentage last year, okay? So he's got to stay healthy, but as a Heisman voter, I'm looking at Dylan Gabriel, I'm looking at Carson Beck. Paul is right with that, but the best player in college football, if Travis Hunter can keep that up and they can win some more games, how do you not have him high on your list?
Robert?
Yeah, Heather, I agree with you from the standpoint of the Colorado, or should I say Travis Hunter has a better chance of winning the Heisman Trophy if Colorado is not a very good football team. He's going to have to put up some crazy numbers on offense and defense and on special teams, but I actually think that's more viable. If Shedeur Sanders is a Heisman Trophy candidate, Colorado is threatening to be in the college football playoff. Mm-hmm. Paul is correct in his assertion that my team at Baylor, we lost a game down the stretch, and we all thought, well, there go our Heisman hopes. At one point, I had more touchdowns and incompletions, and we were all thinking, we're Big 12, national championship, Heisman Trophy. And then we had a couple losses there. So if Colorado and Deion and Shedeur want to have a chance to win a Heisman Trophy, they're going to have to be a really good football team. And by really good, I mean 9-10 win football team. And I do think that there's a path to get there. The Big 12 has lost a lot of playmakers, has lost a lot of big-time brands. Colorado could step in there and try to take the lead. But I believe, once again, that Shedeur is a Heisman frontrunner right now because no games have been played.
Okay. We appreciate it. Thank you. Paul and Heather, I know you have a long day at SEC Media Days. Thanks for joining us for a bit. We'll talk to you guys later. RG3, you're not going anywhere just yet.
Give me something.